On the table here is what you would receive from us. This would all come in one box. You would receive basically the GC8, you would receive the compute, and then you would also receive the USB fiber cable that connects basically these two components together. It's part of the base kit, and then whatever peripherals. So on the back of the components, on the back of the PC appliance, you're just going to have your inputs and outputs. Ideally, this would be hidden either under a table or mounted to the back of a TV or mounted to the back of a wall. I'll talk about that here in a second. But you basically just go through and connect your power, your HDMI, give it some Ethernet, and then your USB run back to the GC8. Now, if you want to use it like this or just have it like this, you can. But there's also a way that you can connect it or put it into this this housing that's shipped with it. So effectively, you can go and put this guy into here. As you'll see, I can slide this guy in and get mounted. So you'll see this. You can mount this onto the mounting bracket and then rinse and repeat with all of the cable connections. You have your tie down screws here. And then the beauty with that is that that can then connect to the bottom of these guys with some mounting cables. And then this will just cover everything nicely like that, and it'll sandwich everything in so that you have a very clean setting system there. Now, the other part is even easier. It's basically, this is the GC8, and you can see it's brand new. Hardly even took the tape off of it yet. But on the back of it, on the production model, you're going to have a screw right here to prevent this from coming out. There'll be some material in here to prevent the wires from being pulled out. But effectively, it's two cables. You'll have your power cable, and this will have a clamp to hold these things down. And then you have the USB fiber cable. And one of the things to know about the USB fiber cable is that this gives you the ability to run. The limitations of USB is that the further you get away, you have to start using repeaters for signals and things like that. So what this USB fiber cable allows for us to do is get very long distances away from the controller to wherever the PC is housed. So out of the box, we'll have a 10-meter cable, which is roughly about 33 feet. We'll have a 25-meter cable option, and then a 40-meter cable, which is really lets you get long distance, over 100 feet away. But basically all you do is then you plug that guy into here. It's USB-C on one side, USB-A that I plugged in on the other side of the system there. And then we'll also have two other components here. Now, by the way, at a minimum, this is it, right? You basically have power and you have your control. And then, as you notice, when I turn it around, it's already on and it's ready for me. So when I click to join, it's already ready to join a meeting. So it's that easy. But what I can do as well on the back of the component, underneath it, I can also have a USB-A cable that comes out. So if I want, for example, a Trio on the room for good quality audio, well, it'll be my speaker and microphone for the room. Or I can also have another cable here just in the center of the table in the event that a customer wants to come in and use their PC to share via HDMI. You can do that as well. Of course, as I demoed earlier, you don't really need that when it comes to Teams, because you can do wireless sharing, or at least just join the PC from your room. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna put this cover back on here, and you'll see that again, I'm just off and running. Simple, elegant GC8.